Much love and peace to everybody who will view this video. Now I'm doing review, like I'm basically reading this book. It's called A Divine Revelation of Hell. A Divine Revelation of Hell by Mary K. Baxter. Time is running out. And you can actually look this book up and order it yourself off Amazon or something. But, so, the Lord Jesus Christ, this lady, Mary K. Baxter, she had a supernatural encounter with Jesus Christ. For 40 days and 40 nights, Jesus Christ took her spiritually when she was sleeping, took her body, literally an outer body experience for 40 days and 40 nights into hell and then into heaven during the last few days, but into hell first and foremost, right? So, chapter 1, into hell, right? In March 1976, while I was praying at home, I had a visit from the Lord Jesus Christ. I had been praying in the Spirit for days when all at once I felt the very presence of God. His power and his glory filled the house. A brilliant light illuminated the room where I was praying, and a sweet and wonderful feeling came over me. Lights flowed in billows, rolling and folding into one another and rolling over and out of each other. It was a spectacular sight. And then the voice of the Lord began to speak to me. He said, I am Jesus Christ, your Lord, and I wish to give you a revelation to prepare the saints for my return and to turn many to righteousness. The powers of darkness are real, and my judgments are true. My child, I will take you into hell by my spirit, and I will show you many things which I want the world to know. I will appear to you many times. I will take your spirit out of your body and will actually take you into hell. I want to write a book and tell, I want you to write a book and tell of the visions and of all the things that I revealed to you. You and I will walk through hell together. Make a record of these things which were and are to come. My words are true, faithful and trustworthy. I am that I am, and there is none besides me. Dear Lord, I cried out, what do you want me to do? My whole being wanted to cry out to Jesus. My whole being wanted to cry out to Jesus, to acknowledge his presence. The best I can describe it is to say love came over me. It was the most beautiful, peaceful, joyful, powerful love I have ever felt. God's praises began to flow from me all at once. I wanted to give him my whole life to be used by him to help save people from their sin. I knew by his spirit that it actually was Jesus, the Son of God, who was there in the room with me. I cannot find words to express his divine presence, but I know that I know it was the Lord. Behold, my child, Jesus said, I am going to take you by my spirit into hell so that you may be able to make a record of the reality of it, to tell the whole earth that hell is real, and to bring the lost out of darkness and into the light of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Instantly, my soul was taken out of my body. I went with Jesus up out of my room into the sky. I knew all that was going on about me. I saw my husband and my children asleep in our home below. It was as though I had died and my body was left behind on the bed while my spirit was going with Jesus up through the top of the house. It seemed as though the whole roof was rolled back and I can see my family asleep in their beds. I felt the touch of Jesus as he said, "Fear not, they will be safe." He knew my thoughts. I will try to the best of my ability to tell you step by step what I saw and felt. Some of the things I do not understand. The Lord Jesus told me the meaning of most of them, but some things he did not tell me. I knew then and I know now that these things were really happening and only God could have shown them to me. Praise his holy name. People, believe in me. Hell is real. I was taken there by the Spirit many times during the preparation of this report. Soon we were high into the heavens. I turned and looked at Jesus. He was full of glory and power, and such peace flowed from him. He took my hand and said, "I love you. Fear not, for I am with you." At that, we began to go even higher into the sky, and now I could see the earth below. Protruding out of the earth and scattered about in many places were funnels spinning around to a center point and then turning back again. These moved high above the earth and looked like a giant dirty type of slinky that moved continuously. They were coming up from all over the earth. "What are these?" I asked the Lord Jesus as we came near to one. "These are the gateways to hell," he said. "We will go into hell through one of them." Immediately, we entered one of the funnels. Inside, it looked like a tunnel spinning around and round and back again like a top. A deep darkness descended on us, and with the darkness came a smell so horrible it took my breath away. Along the sides of this tunnel were living forms embedded in the walls, dark gray in color. The forms moved in and cried out to us as we passed. I knew without being told that they were evil. The forms could move but were still attached to the walls. A horrible smell came from them, and they screeched at us with the most awful cries. I felt an invincible evil force moving inside the tunnels. At times in the darkness, I could make out the forms. A dirty fog covered most of them. "Lord, what are these?" I asked, and I held on tightly to Jesus' hand. He said, "These are evil spirits ready to be spewed out on the earth when Satan gives the orders." As we were going down inside the tunnel, the evil forms laughed and called out to us. They tried to touch us, but could not because of the power of Jesus. The very air polluted and dirty, and the very air was polluted, dirty, and only the presence of Jesus kept me from screaming at the sheer horror. Oh yes, I had all my senses. I could hear, smell, see, feel, and even taste the evil in this place. If anything, my senses had become more sensitive, and the odor and filth almost made me sick. Screams filled the air, and we came near to the base of the tunnel. Piercing cries came up the dark tunnel to meet us. Sounds of all sorts filled the air. I could feel fear, death, and sin all around me.